Hey, it's on the realm, and welcome to another one of my Thomas Wooden Railway collection videos. First thing you're probably gonna notice, I have another different backdrop. I think this is going to be the new permanent one, but I'm not 100% certain yet. Okay, so this video, we're gonna start with characters. Sorry if you hear any trains in the background. We're going to start with the ones I know you've seen before. So, sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna start with Whiff, since he's the first one I got. So here's Whiff. Again, he's not in the best of condition. I can't really see him too well, but there's Whiff. Next up is Emily. She's one of my newer engines. Next up will be James. So these are all standard gauge engines. But here's James. Next up is Old Slow Coach. Next is Derek. All right. Next, we're going to go with my second James I have. So, I got this one since the last music video, not music video, what? My last collection video, not music video. I don't do music videos, so why did I say music video? Anyway, here's Busy Bee James. The only episode that I know for a fact he's in is the Green Controller, which is the episode where Percy becomes the controller of the railway for a day while Sir Topham Hatt is away sick with a lost voice. All right. I was going to go thematically here. We already did Old Slow Coach. I was just gonna do engines first, then rolling stock, but I guess not. I can't remember if last time you saw Harvey. So there's Harvey. Yep. Okay. Next, let's see, is there any other? There's one more engine. We have Fergus. He didn't appear too often, so he's a lesser known character. Anyway, next up, let's have Fergus pull these next characters in. I probably should have done this with old Slow Coach too, since she also can't really drive herself, but I haven't been driving them on camera. I might actually quickly do that. So Fergus is gonna pull these characters on. Annie and Clarabelle. Let's use this hand. So these are from a YouTuber I watch. Shout out to Thomas Wooden Railway for giving me, or not giving me, but allowing me to purchase these two, Annie and Clarabelle, and another character I'll show off in a second. These two are, you may actually hear a train in the background. These two are the 1997 Annie and Clarabelle. They show up in the thumbnail of this video. So, I somehow still don't have Thomas or Percy or most of the main crew. Sorry about the train in the background if you can hear it. I can't really control that. I could cut ahead, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try my best not to edit this. I prefer to keep these more, I guess, raw footage, you could say. Okay. I actually forgot there is one last engine. I forgot him. He, again, is in the thumbnail of the video, or his box is. Oh, come on, close, box. There we go. Hero. Really love Hero's face here. It really reminds me of the actual character. There's his number 51. And there he is, steaming off camera. Alright, so I know I already showed off all of these other characters, but I'm gonna have them steam on camera and then steam back off, or diesel on. Roll on camera, then roll back off. Here's Emily. And let's have her go straight back off. All right. And here's James. Here's Busy Bee James. I should honestly probably just have them roll from one side of the camera to the other, but it's too late for that. Here's whiff again, and goodbye whiff again. Derek, and old slow coach. Let's see, Derek's gonna shunt old slow coach now. So, I am almost done with the on and off camera. Harvey. And now, Harvey's going to pull a character that I believe his real life basis could use his own power to slowly roll onto camera, but we're gonna go ahead and base it off the TV series where he could not use his own power. You may be able to see a bit there, but just a little piece of red may not tell you who it is. But that might. Here we have Rocky. He's probably one of the main ones I actually wanted in the Thomas Wooden Railway range. Whoops, that was loud. Let's have his crane dingle down like that. Then can you see his face? Not too great. But it's Rocky. I'm sure I said that already. I don't know. I'm a little tired. I don't know why I waited until late to film this video. And that, again, was loud, because the surface I'm filming on is metal. Magnetic at that. And so that's why it keeps crashing like that. Being loud like that. And bye-bye, Harvey. All right. Last piece of rolling stock. I'll give to Hero, actually. It's nothing special, but might as well show it off since I have it. And then, after the rolling stock, we'll move on to road vehicles, which I only have 2 of, so it won't be too long. And that's it. It's just a green cargo car from, I don't remember the name of the set, but I believe it was a Blue Mountain Quarry set from Thomas Wooden Railway that I used to have. In fact, I'll show you the other piece I have of it once we get to my track section of the video. Next, like I said, is road vehicles. Let's start with someone we don't, I mean, we might like him, but he's not one of our, I guess, so to speak, hero characters. protagonists. He's more of an antagonist. It's George, the steamroller. And there he goes. All right. Here's my second and last currently road vehicle. Surprisingly, I have 3 traction engine characters. George, Fergus, and this third one. I'm sure you can guess based off of that. Maybe. Because I believe there's, at least off the top of my head, there's 4 traction engine characters. George, Fergus, and Buster, and Trevor. Oh! I did not mean to make him flip there. And there's little Trevor. And there he goes. All right. Last character, and certainly not least. Again, this one's from Thomas Wooden Railway. Fellow YouTuber, shout out to Thomas Wooden Railway. And you saw him in the thumbnail of the video. I'm gonna back it up a bit so you can see it a bit better. There we go. All right, it's Cranky. So, this lever here lowers and raises his hook in one quick motion. You can also go both ways with the crank. And then, give me a second here. I'm gonna come around to this side, move the box real quick with all of my characters in it. Gonna try to stay off camera other than my hands. This one turns Cranky. All right, then one last thing I wanted to show off before moving to my very, very few track pieces I have is, you can see George here in shot. Real quick, he has a little metal piece on the top, a little metal pin. Another character that has those metal pins is Derek. Another 2 characters that have those metal pins are Annie, nope, that was Clarabelle. Annie and Clarabelle also have those pins. At least these 1997 versions do. I'm not sure if all of them do. I'd have to take a look. Another character, it's not a character, it's a piece of rolling stock that has some metal, is the cargo car. And then all of them have magnets, obviously. But Cranky, wrong lever. Cranky also, I'm gonna scooch my trains real quick so I can move real quick to use this. Ooh, sorry. This here. Wrong way. There we go. Cranky can actually pick up George, and any character really, since all of them have magnets. So George can go up and down via the pin there. And I only use that pin because these two magnets are not opposites, so they don't attract each other. George, you can go back off camera. All right, another character that I'll quickly show you. Any character really can be lifted. Let's go with Trevor. Another road vehicle. Oops. Didn't mean to bump the camera there. It's pulled. All right. So, I don't know if I accidentally pressed the button or if I'm over, like I have too much film left, or not enough film left. Anyway, let's go with Trevor. He's actually, nope, wasn't the right character I was thinking of. Fergus here. Oh, sorry, Emily. Fergus here has a little metal pin there that I'm sure, yep, Harvey can pick him up. Not Harvey. Cranky. That's Harvey. Cranky. There. Harvey. There. I'm sure Harvey could connect there with his magnet on top. No. No. Can he? Yeah, he can. Not as well as Cranky can, though. And then, we'll just go with Fergus. Let's take these two back off camera. Fergus can also be picked up via that magnet, the front magnet, for all of the engines, or characters, really, and any rolling stock. And they can also, let's keep that from scooching back. He can also be picked up and put back down, but for it to be more realistic, I'll probably actually have an episode eventually when I'm actually making story episodes, which, by the way, shout out again to Thomas Wooden Railway for inspiring me to create my Thomas episodes with Thomas Wooden Railway characters. But yeah, I'll probably use that little pin there on top of Fergus. I actually, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, so if I have an episode where Fergus is like brand new to the railway and being offloaded, I'll probably do that. But one of the first episodes I want to do is with a character I don't have yet, and it's going to be with Arthur, which I really want to get Arthur. But obviously I don't have him yet. That there, though, the shot of, like, Fergus up in the air is kind of cool. Anyway, the first episode will maybe be with Arthur. I'm not sure what the first episode will be, but the episode with Arthur will be set before he becomes the dedicated engine for what's it called, the I guess the fishing village train on that branch line. I don't know what it's technically called. I'm sure one of you can tell me in the comments. But it's before he actually becomes that engine dedicated for fish trains and the fishing village and the, well, seaside village, I guess you could say. And before he becomes that dedicated engine, he just had all sorts of odd jobs. Sorry about that water running noise in the background if you heard it. I'm sorry. Anyway, you may still be able to hear it. Oh, well, but, Arthur did just odd jobs. And the first episode is going to be one of those odd jobs that were originally intended, but then they ended up not giving him and cut it due to time. He was actually going to pull the express at one point. There's, I'm pretty sure, promotional photos of that. Anyway, that's what the first episode is probably going to be, is around there where Arthur doesn't have a designated job yet. And also, Arthur is probably one of my favorite characters. I'm not entirely sure why, but he's probably one of my favorites. But unfortunately, I'm actually going to write him off of the series. I mean, he might occasionally come and visit the railway every once in a while, Sodor every once in a while, but he's not going to be one of the main characters, or I guess one of the more main side characters anymore after I, quote, write him off, because his real life basis actually, and in real life, I'm pretty sure that real life basis still works on a preserved railway, and I'm going to basically write him off somehow relating to him going to that railway. I'm not sure yet, and it may change. I may not write him off. You'll have to wait and see when I have enough stuff to make this little series. I'm probably not going to get monetized for this series, just because YouTube's going to be like, oh, it's for kids. But honestly, let's admit it, classic Thomas, and hot take here, most of CGI Thomas, anyone really can enjoy. But then All Engines Go is a different story, and we don't like All Engines Go. Well, I'm neutral with it. I mean, I do like Bruno from All Engines Go, and I'm pretty sure everyone does. But other than Bruno, I hate All Engines Go. Anyway, track pieces. Here's the piece from the Blue Mountain Quarry set I got. At one point I had Timothy, and this, the cargo car from that set, I'm sure I said that earlier in the video, is about half an hour long at this point because I've been ranting about stuff. Anyway, that's the only track piece I have left from that layout, from that set, which is a really cool set, but I don't have it anymore because at one point I was like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of all my Thomas stuff. I 100% regret that. Okay. So it has a cross track there at the bottom, then further up it has just a little piece of track. There would be a boulder, a train would come along, press that, the boulder would come down and chase them down. I'm sure you've seen the set if you're a true Trans-City Railway fan, and know most sets. Anyway, next, I don't have the track piece for this one. But I have it. I have Marin Signal House. If you pay attention to my community page here on YouTube, good for you. Thank you, but I'm sure you don't, because not many people do. But this was actually shown off in one of those community posts, and I wish I had the track. Let's see, here's a detail of the signal house. There's like a crate there, some postage bags or mail bags, whatever you want to call it, a little yellow lantern on it, and then on the balcony, I guess you could say, there's a broom there, a window, then here's the ladder up, a little voltage box, I guess, the door, another window, and a little blue jay. Then here's an oil can up on the balcony, and also a block. I don't know what to call it. And then there you have Sir Topham Hatt peeking out the door, which is pretty cool. Anyway, next piece of track, it's just a simple straight piece of track, this next one. I'm not sure where I got this one. I think it could have even been from the one Blue Mountain Quarry set that those two things were from. It's just a simple straight piece of track, and the other side is road. It's so simple that that's all you're getting of it. It's just a piece of track. You're not interested in that. The next thing, I'm probably not going to pull it out of the box. Actually, I will. I might as well. Is another little cross track. The Blue Mountain Quarry had the cross track intact. Oh no, it wasn't Blue Mountain Quarry. It was Sodor China and Clay Company. So it was the Sodor China Clay Works set. I was off. Here's that again, and here's the side of the box, back of the box, other side, oh, that's upside down, and last side, again, upside down. Okay, I'm gonna open it, and quickly show you what's inside. I mean, it's not much of anything. It's just quick, piece of track. They come apart. I'm not gonna set them on the fireplace there. There's no real point, because I'm gonna try to hurry the last bit of this video. The other thing that's in the box is a pamphlet. Let's see. I'm not gonna go over everything. I'm just gonna show it off real quick. There's one side and the other. Ooh. And honestly, I hope to have all of this someday. What year was it? I think it was a 2003 pamphlet, but I can't be certain. Let's see. Can I properly hold it again? I will bother with that off camera, because I'm thinking it's going to be almost an hour already with this video. and I'm hoping to get it out tonight. Last product. You may have heard it. It's the, I'm trying to avoid, let's see, the Wellsworth crossing. It's quite cool because it's like an actual crossing. So let's see, let's take Fergus and Trevor to demonstrate it real quick. So, I don't know if you can see Fergus. You can see Fergus, okay. There we go. We have Trevor crossing, but then when Fergus comes, it'll close like that. Then Fergus, or not Fergus, Trevor can't cross, and Fergus can. Simple as that. That's my entire collection so far. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to quickly edit this slightly, clean up, and it should be uploaded hopefully soon after I complete this. And also, I'm hoping to start filming at some point other collection videos. Like there's a collection of these guys I have. I have a collection of cars. It's a small collection too. I'll admit, I don't have any huge collections of anything. Anyway, I'll do the cars collection video sometime later. It's been on the realm, and I will see y'all loves later. Goodbye.